I'm looking so far. Hey guys, what is up? I am going to be recording another review video today. This one is going to be about bloomscape.com. It's one of the first places I ever bought a plant online from, and I want to give you guys a nice honest review so that way you're able to decide if you want to purchase from this company. So this whole online plant journey started for me when I got my new apartment. I had my own place for the first time where I don't have any roommates, so I was really looking to make this home my own. And one of those things I really wanted, I wanted to have plants in this home. It started with more so I wanted just plants that were more popular in the mid-century modern period, such as like snake plants, birds of paradise, monsteras, and things of that sort. And after getting those plants, I kind of delved deeper and I got more excited about other plants. Of course, I'm a big hiker, a big nature person, so it was nice to bring the outside indoors. So it was my first time really decorating a space after college. So, you know, typically when you are in college, you decorate and it's not really that fancy, right? You have a low budget. So now being out of college, having a full-time job, I really wanted to make a space my own and really decorate it to something where it's really comfortable for me to come to after a long day. And for me, plants were really it. I work a lot, and I wanted an easier way to get plants without visiting the local nursery. And also, to be honest, at the time I was just starting, I hadn't purchased any plants before, so I wasn't really aware of the local nurseries that were nearby me. I'm really familiar with them now, but at the time I knew nothing about the local nurseries that were around me, so just online looked like a good option. Plus I knew what plants that I want, so typing that into Google, if you type a plant's name into Google, it's going to show you where you can purchase those plants online. And I had already done that, and I wanted a birds of paradise, and I searched birds of paradise, and I saw this beautiful picture of a birds of paradise, someone holding the pot, and it was a huge extravagant plant. I clicked on this link and it took me to this amazing website. I'm gonna put a little clip here of that website so that way you can see that, of what it looks like. I think the marketing is absolutely beautiful. I started off as a marketing major in school, so honestly product website design is really important to me. It really creates an experience for the user, I believe. So just the way that this website looked, it was nice clean white with some colors in. It was exactly what I was looking for, and it really drew me into the company. From Bloomscape's website description, they say that they have basically some plant experts that work on their plants and make sure that it's perfectly cared for up to the point that it reaches your house. So it's a little bit different than some of the mass producers that are out there like Coaster Farms. This one actually is saying that they put a lot of care into their plants and a lot of research and to developing their plants. So from being on the website, I kind of built a trust with the company. The Birds of Paradise on their website was priced at $195, which is a pretty high price point for a Birds of Paradise. Just a quick disclaimer, this Birds of Paradise behind me is actually from my local nursery, so we'll get into the story so you can see where this all ended up. But that's a pretty high price point. I got this one for $60 at a local nurseries, which is a decent sized price. These new leaves, the very green ones that are shown here, were not there before, so it was a little bit smaller than it is now. At the time, the price of the Birds of Paradise wasn't that big of a deal to me, as from the website description, they really cared about their plants and wanted to take care of them. So I was comfortable with paying that price because I believed that I would get a quality product. So I very happily ordered this Birds of Paradise online. I was really excited for it to come. I spoke with some of the representatives there as well, and they were very friendly. They had an instant support chat on their website where you can go into the chat box and basically type away your questions or ask anything about your order, and they're there to help you. I thought that was a really nice feature that they had that really allowed me to be able to communicate with the company and talk about the plant before it came and know about the process that they had for delivering. So it took about a week to come. I did buy this plant in the winter, to let you know, so it was very cold, but I made sure that I was home the day that it was delivered. So the plant finally came. It was this huge extravagant box with Bloomscape written on the side, and these colorful print. It very much matched their website. I thought it was a beautiful box. The only thing that I did notice is that there was a really small this side up text. I think the box was taller than me. I'm 5'6", and the text that was on this box was maybe only a ½ inch to an inch big, and it was only on one side of the box in one location, so it was a little bit unnoticeable. Even though this box has all these plants that are growing on this side. Well, not plants growing, but there's plants printed on the side of the box. I think it might have been hard for UPS to realize that this was a plant going through so many different things in their shipment. So when the plant arrived, I was very excited. I opened the box the way that they showed you how to open it. They have really nice big green tape, so you know exactly where to cut, so you're not going into the box crazily and damaging the plant, of course. So when I opened this box, I was already very disappointed, only because I saw soil everywhere in the box. It looked to me that the plant had been upside down from the way the soil was all over the leaves. It was all over the bottom of the leaves, and it looked like it might have been pushed downward to where the pressure of the plant being upside down in the heavy pot with the soil in it just cracked the stems. What I did immediately is I just emailed the team at Bloomscape, and they got back to me very fast and very friendly, and they were definitely very empathetic to my situation with the plant, and they wanted to send me another one immediately as soon as possible, and I was very happy with that. And I felt really bad for the company because it didn't seem that it was their fault. Honestly, the leaves were beautiful on the plant. It was nice and green. I didn't see any signs of any infestations. There was no browning of the leaves at all. It was a beautiful plant, and it kind of crushed my heart a little bit to see how it had been handled. And I don't blame I don't put a major fault onto UPS either, because the label, like I said, was very small, but I could tell that the plant was in very healthy condition before it was shipped, and that made me sad because it's one of their products. So I felt bad for the company that they had to deal with these damages. Finally, the new plant came. I was very excited. I just knew that there was gonna be no problems with this plant. It was gonna be perfect. I could put it in my house. I could finally have this big foliage that I wanted in my living room to really add this big dramatic effect. And I opened the box, and it was the same exact situation where all of the stems were broken. There was soil everywhere. It was a mess. I emailed the company back, and I just asked for a refund. I did use my credit from the website because I wanted to give Bloomscape another chance. The team over there was just so friendly to me and so empathetic and really helpful, and I didn't want my opinion of the company to be swayed just because of these few experiences, because I went with ordering a very small plant because I didn't want to order something so big, because I think that was really the issue there as well, because it was a very large plant. Like I said, the box was way taller than me, so I went with a little tiny plant here, which is my little silver satin pothos that I've had a few weeks, that is very happy and healthy. This came packaged beautifully. It was a lot smaller when I received it. These are really fast growers, so when I received it, it was a little bit smaller and flat packaged. This was priced at $35 on the website. I think that this is actually out of stock now, but they do have a golden pothos online, which is a great addition to your home for the summer with the color variegation that it has. At the time that I ordered from Bloomscape, they delivered in these terracotta pots. They actually don't have these anymore, and they upgraded to a brand new pot. They look really nice and come in different color varieties. Unfortunately, if you're a big fan of the terracotta pot, they don't have those anymore, but they do have some really updated and nice looking pots on their website now. So after receiving that small silver satin pothos, I can really say that Bloomscape does deliver healthy plants. I saw 3 of their plants through this process and saw that they all came very green, very healthy, with no visible issues to the actual plant itself other than the shipping. Those other 2 plants were definitely damaged over the shipping, and I don't think that Bloomscape sent me damaged plants. This one's doing really well, and I did get to speak with the team, and they actually have updated their boxes and have included a bigger this side up sticker. So I just wanted to talk about the plant that I have, since this whole thing was about me receiving a Birds of Paradise, and I finally did. I got it from a local nursery, and it was priced, like I said, at $59. Overall, I would recommend Bloomscape to you. Their plants come in a small, medium, large, and extra large sizes. This silver satin pothos that I showed you guys earlier is a small plant, and that Birds of Paradise that came, that didn't live very long, was an extra large plant. As I said before, Bloomscape does have those larger, this side up stickers now. However, I'm just basing this off of my experience to you, so that way you get an honest review and be able to make your own judgment. So again, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll be coming to you with another one soon. I wasn't aware about the local nurseries,